Hey, I'm your host Brian Smith, and welcome to Gametime, where this week we'll be taking a deeper look at Far Cry Primal.
It is the end of the Ice Age, and death for man comes swift and often.
Far Cry Primal released this past Tuesday for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, with the PC release just around the corner on March 1st. So far, reviews have been largely positive, and this one is no different. Far Cry Primal gave us just what we were looking for, and that was a fresh direction to roam in the Far Cry series, with Far Cry 4 feeling far too similar to Far Cry 3. Ubisoft threw out what could be considered one of the biggest staples of the series, the guns. We go bare bones in Primal and use clubs, spears, and bows. It's an interesting take and definitely makes sense as far as the setting goes. We did jump back to the Stone Age after all, so it shouldn't really come as a surprise that the game would be lacking in that department. To compensate for this, though, they did add in the ability to tame creatures that roam the world and still manage to work in a form of grenades, with beehives, fire, and berserk bombs. The beast taming ability is by far one of the more interesting additions to the series. At its core, it's obviously still very much a Far Cry game, despite its efforts to shed the familiar scenery. You are Takar of the Wenja tribe, who has made his way to the land of Oros in search of the scattered members of your tribe. Your goal is to survive, hone your skills, and grow your tribe into one that is to be reckoned with. With recognizable graphics and many returning game mechanics, being thrown into the world isn't as jarring as it could have been. It looks incredible, but when you uncover the map in essentially the same method that you always have, it's a little disappointing. Instead of scaling towers, we light bonfires. Instead of clearing out a supply depot with guns blazing, we destroy a camp with wildly swinging clubs. Although this time around, retaking camps has been removed, so replaying is the only way to experience these moments again. The story wasn't quite as captivating as in previous titles, as they strayed away from the more linear approach to the story and attempted to build the game more around survival, which once again seems appropriate for the setting. We've also grown to expect a well-developed villain to pinpoint some of the focus on, but the characters in Primal don't feel as engaging. Crafting and hunting feel a lot more natural and fit far more appropriately within the world of Far Cry Primal. These are no longer merely side quests, rather they are now necessary acts to survive. You can't purchase weapons, you must make them. You can't just buy a syringe to heal up, you have to hunt for food. Overall, Far Cry Primal provides an excellent immersive adventure within the Stone Age and has exciting moments, but it fell flat in various areas across the board. What did you think about Far Cry Primal? Let me know in the comments or via Twitter at GametimeTMT. Game time's over. See ya.